to all the members of Voices of Spring and Pastimes Community Choir. It's Sadhbh here, and I've been chatting to some of you over the last week or so who have said you're worried that your voice won't be in good shape when choir comes back and when we're singing again. So I thought it would be fun to make you a little video that brings you through a warm-up routine that's going to have a little bit of physical warming up, and then some gentle vocal warm-ups, and then some slightly bigger warm-ups, and then a cool down at the end. Some of them you'll know from practice, others may be new to you, so please go along with me. And if you enjoy this video, the beauty is you can come back and do it as many times as you want. You can do it every day if you like, to keep your voice in shape, or you can just do it every once in a while. And if you don't enjoy it, if it's just not up your street, what I would say is just put on your favourite song every day and sing along to it, and that's going to keep your voice alive. But in the meantime, let's give this a go. So I want you to start by just getting loosened up before we do any singing. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is just roll your shoulders, but rather than just rolling them thoughtlessly, just take a nice, gentle, slow roll, just a few times, and really, really enjoy that roll, feeling into all the different parts of it. Just one or two more. And the next thing is just shake your arms out. Give them a shake. Release that tension. And then I'm going to ask you to take your left hand, or I'm not sure what it's going to look like. Take one hand, it doesn't matter, and just give your arms a pat. Just bringing the skin cells to life. And now swap over. Just give your other arm a pat. And now just take both of your hands and rub them together, just to generate a little bit of heat, a little bit of energy in your hands. And then when you've done that for a while, just take your hands to your neck, anywhere just below your ears, anywhere in your neck you like really, and just give a little rub. There's no right or wrong here. It's giving yourself a little neck massage. Just softening up all the muscles around your voice before we start to actually use your voice. And then just take your hands to your chest and very, very gently just pull the skin down. You won't really see this, it's just a very gentle pull the skin down, and you can look up slightly if you want as you do this, but don't crank. Just a little gentle look up. All right. One more shake before we sing. So, the first exercise we're going to do is what I call revving up the engine. And it sounds kind of funny, but it's a great exercise to do anytime, but particularly if you haven't used your voice in a while. It's just going to really slowly warm it all the way up. So I'll start here, and all it is, it's a hum. And we're going to go So it's like you're cranking the engine up a little bit further each time. Switch to a V, V. And now a zzz. Back to your hum. Feeling one more? And if it starts to go too high for you, feel free to just drop out and do as much as is comfortable. I haven't done any singing or warming up yet today either, so I'm warming up with you. So exercise number 2, we're going to take the lyrics of a very famous song for this one and sing them on an arpeggio. So it's just beautiful morning. So it's just going to be simply beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning. One more. Beautiful morning, beautiful morning, beautiful morning. Now as we continue to move down, if you're feeling really adventurous, we're going to extend it to oh what a beautiful morning. So it's going to be oh what a beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful morning. Last one. Oh what a beautiful morning. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is a kind of a groovy, bluesy exercise. But the main purpose of this one is to feel like you're laughing. So we're engaging these muscles here. So if you could even just put your hands there for a moment and just have a little laugh. Ha 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 ha. And just feel those muscles, what happens to them when they laugh. That's what we want when we're singing. So the notes for this one are ha 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 ha. So it's 2 kind of snappy notes and then a few quicker notes closer together. So ha 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 ha. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ha 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 ha. Having a great laugh. Ha 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 ha. Last one. Oh, ha 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 ha. Now we're going to keep going but move down, and this time we're going to work our jaw. We're going to move on to ya. Ya, 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 ya. Last one. Ya, 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 ya. Now, this next exercise is one you'll definitely know if you're in one of the choirs. This is I'd like a cup of coffee. And this is a fantastic exercise to do for many reasons. Partly because it's great for diction and for really getting the muscles of your jaw working, and also your tongue. And also at the end of the exercise there's a lovely slide which gives you a nice chance to stretch out your vocal cords. So I'm going to remind you how it goes because it's been a while, and then we'll just do it together 3 or 4 times. So it goes, I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. If I can't have a coffee in a proper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. So as you can hear, I'm really emphasizing the consonants and really getting the most out of that slide at the end. It's not tea, it's tea. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. If I can't have a coffee in a proper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'd like a cup of coffee proper coffee pot. I'll have a cup of tea. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. If I can't have a coffee in a proper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. I'd like a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. If I can't have a coffee in a proper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. I'm just going to take you through one more exercise before we finish, and this is a nice cool down exercise after all the work you've just done. So it's very simple, it's just an ooh, but kind of make it a hoo, like you're breathing onto it. And start here. The notes are just hoo, hoo. Let your tongue just rest behind your teeth as you're singing this. 2, 3, 4. Hoo, hoo. Really easy. Hoo, 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 hoo. Couple more. Hoo, hoo. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed that. As I said at the beginning, it's just a nice little progression that brings you from very gentle to slightly bigger exercises and a nice cool down. And if you enjoyed the video, do it a few times, and see if your voice feels any different. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you did. Bye.